Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. Queen V here. What's up? We have the victory. It is still the 3rd of February 2020. I wanted to make this video because I got confirmation from a subscriber, DJ High Priestess Shira. Girl, right there with the red Kachina thing, okay? Now, I was already thinking blue Kachina when the whole thing with the Sophia energies were coming in, because I was shown that the energies was originating from Sirius, okay? So now with this galactic dragon Mayan energy rising from the earth and coming down from the stars, I was like, is this the red Kachina? And I don't know. You don't have to agree. Again, if it doesn't resonate, but it's striking me as that was the blue Kachina and red Kachina. Now this is Hopi prophecy, which I've been following because of Greg Braden. If anyone who doesn't know Greg Braden is, he's really cool. You could look him up. He's been around for a long time. And yeah, I've been following him for years. I mean, like since I was like late teens. I mean, for a long time. All right, so let's get to it. I don't know why I'm starting to lose my voice, probably because I've been working all day. I'm not even done yet. All the sessions. All right. That's why I'm losing my voice, all that talking. But I really want to pull this out. Okay. This is like a great this person, Donnie Chung. Okay, that's his blog from Steam It. This is a real great synopsis of the whole Hopi prophecy. He got it from here. The story of the blue Kachina, Hopi prophecy fulfilled. Okay, so that's where he got it from. So I'm going to read it. Hopi blue star Kachina and red Kachina prophecy. These are the Hopi end time prophecies, okay? When the blue star Kachina makes his appearance in the heavens, the fifth world will emerge. Okay, just that alone. When the blue star Kachina makes its appearance in the heavens, the fifth world will emerge. And that's what struck me, like right here, like, oh my God, the fifth world did emerge because the blue Kachina energy did come through from Sirius, the white queen, Sophia goddess, Christos, divine feminine Christos energies, because it was shown to me it originated from Sirius. Now, what is the fifth world will emerge? Here is the fifth world emerging. Okay. This is when I started to do this, okay? The fifth world emerging is the Schumann showing up with the higher frequencies, and it literally is emerging. It's showing, like here's the beginning of it, okay? This is from the 13th of January. This is right after we did the meditation, right? We did it on the 12th. Or we did it on the 11th into the 12th, because I remember we did it really late, right? I remember this day I was knocked on my butt because of the energies coming in so strong. Look, this is the fifth world emerging right here. Remember, this is 7.83 hertz, which is the frequency for 3D. Here's 4D, right? Lower 4D and mid 4D going here. And then this is the 17 mark right here with that signal going out. And over here is the higher 4D, and here's 5D, the fifth world emerging. That's when it started to emerge. Okay? And look at this. Bam, this was by the 18th. Again, very strong, the fifth world had emerged. And remember, we hit, after we did that grounding meditation, we hit 30, oh, I'm so vortexing again. We hit that 33 degree, we had hit that 33 degree peak frequency. Remember, we did that on the Schumann. And I think the Schumann was like 68 this day. So you could see, it's like once it hits like over 50 or 60, I forgot the exact number, you could, 5D shows up very, very clear, the 5D frequency, the fifth world emerging. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, so when the blue star Kachina makes its appearance in the heavens, and the fifth world will emerge. This will be the day of purification. And I'm saying that was January 12th, was 11th to the 12th, depending on where you were, time zone, for the Great Selenium. And I'm going to show you why I think this. The Hopi name for the star Sirius is blue star Kachina. Okay, and remember I had said that Sophia energy was coming, the Christos, divine feminine energy, was coming from Sirius. It will come when the blue star Kachina dances in the plaza and removes her mask. In the final days, we will look up in our heavens and we will witness the return of the two brothers who helped create this world in the birthing time. Now, here are the two brothers, the return of the two brothers that activated everything. The Great Selenium. Who are the two brothers? Pluto and Saturn. Those are the two brothers. And then you have Mercury over here, but it's Pluto and Saturn. 2222. Remember, it was on 22 degrees they came together. Pluto and Saturn are the two great brothers. Okay. Woo child. Because that's what triggered the energy to come in. Yes? That was like the end. Was it the 25th? Was 25th or 26th was the first portal opening, and then the with the eclipse, and then the other end, it was bookend portals. Remember, bookend eclipse, bookend portals. It was in December 25th or 26th. We did that group meditation to help open up that portal. Then we had the 10th of January for the other portal to open, right? It was like, remember I told you it was like this, but we did not do the meditation on the 10th, even though people were hollering, screaming for me to do it. I was like, no, we are the ones who have to be there to ground in the Sophia energy when it comes through that portal. There are plenty of people to open up the other end of that portal. We initiated it, another group, other groups will open it, and then we, along with whoever else, Team V, will ground in that energy, okay? For the fifth world to appear. Okay. Let's get back to it. In the final days, we will look up in our heavens and we will witness the return of the two brothers, Pluto and Saturn, who helped create this world in the birthing time. Pagagawa is the guardian of the North Pole, and its brother Pagagawa is the guardian of the South Pole. In the final days, the blue star Kachina will come to be with her nephews, and they will return to the earth. They will return the earth to its natural rotation, which is counterclockwise. Now, I'm not believing, I think honestly, this is like how Yeshua always spoke in parables and mysteries that you have to unlock. You have to have the ears to hear and the eyes to see to unlock it. I honestly believe that returning the earth to its natural rotation meant returning the earth to its natural state, the higher vibration. before the fall. Before the fall. That's what I feel. That's what I think. That is the knowing I'm receiving, that they're referring to before the fall. Because everything is topsy-turvy world, right? Now everything's is starting to turn back to make sense, you know, because everything's been upside down ever since the Great Fall, right? The return of the blue star Kachina, who is also known as Nangan Soho, will be the alarm clock that tells us of the new day and the new way of life. A new world is coming. A new world is coming. Bam. There you go. Clothed in the white linens. Okay, and remember the Schumann the next day was 33 after we did that. That is the big sign. This is where the changes will begin. They will start as fires that burn within us, and they will burn up the desires and conflict if we do remember the original teachings and return to the peaceful way of life. Exactly. Throwing off all the lies, allowing the veil to fall off, allowing the blindfolds to fall off, returning to love, right? A return to the state of love. Not far behind the twins will come the purifier, the red Kachina. Now, this is what I felt I know in my knowing that I experienced the red Kachina. And to me, what the heck, I had it up. To me, this is the red Kachina. The dragon, the red queen, the red dragon queen energies. That's the red Kachina. And let me show you her purifying fires that are coming in. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I feel I'm about to be knocked on my butt. Okay? Some guy walking on the roof across from me. I feel like I'm about to be knocked out on my butt, even though I have to work. And I read this morning, the Red Galactic Dragon. And you can watch my video from this morning. Okay, let's read on about the whole Red Kachina thing, not about the Red Galactic Dragon. Okay? Okay, the Red Kachina who will bring the day of purification. On this day, the earth, her creatures, and all life as we know it will change forever, which I helped ground those energies along with others who are programmed to ground the red dragon queen energies, okay, to bring it into balance also for the manifestation. There will be messengers that will precede this coming of the purifier. Hello, and many others. They will leave messages to those on earth who remember the old ways. The messengers will be found written in the living stone. I honestly feel the living stone is like the internet. Through the sacred grains, which crop circles, and even in the waters, crop circles found on ice. From the purifier will issue forth a great red light. All things will change in their manner of being. Every living thing will be offered the opportunity to change from the largest to the smallest. Remember, I said this affects every being, everything on earth. Not just earth, honestly, our entire solar system. Those who return to the ways given to us in the original teachings, service to others, and live a natural way of life, which means, to me, according to the Kabbalion, like the natural laws of nature, the natural laws of the universe, like the law of gender, like they're trying to erase, and all the other laws of nature, the natural ways, not fake, you know? That's what they're trying to push, right? And live a natural way of life would not be touched by the coming of the purifier. They will serve and build the new world. This is why that energy came through yesterday, that master builder number, okay? And also the significance of the mirror image of the numbers also has to do with the mirror image of 3D and 5 and higher, 4D, higher 4D and to 5D and higher, which is Earth is going to be higher 4D, 5D. It's the mirror image. It's the opposite reflection, right? And we're flipping that script. And we are the builders of the new world. The red dragon queen energies that came through yesterday with that portal, that's the energy again that I said it's about the actual manifestation on the earth plane. And we're to use that to build a new world. Only in the ancient teachings will the ability to understand the messages be found. Okay, now let me put out there right now, I'm sorry, my mouth, my throat from all the talking. This is Wages World, and he did this video very early this morning, okay? Now, my ears are being blown out right now. Now, these solar winds, as you could see from the title, 3.5 million miles per hour wind hits Earth shields. To me, these are the purifying energies. Okay, they have the southern coronal hole is huge. It's like ripped up right up, and there's like a bunch of other coronal holes. Now I went on Seed, try to pull stuff up, and of course it's blank, nothing since the first. Again, but he goes on these other platforms, so I'm gonna let him talk. Here we go.
The wind speed right now is 386 kilometers per second. That's the solar wind. That's pretty much normal. It's not really that elevated. Our geomagnetic activity level is pretty normal. Actually looks pretty good, to be honest with you. It's not all the way on the bottom, and it's not in the storm level. That's where we want to be as far as geomagnetically. And that doesn't mean that we're not getting issues. Okay, I have to stress that. Now, if we can go down here and look at this other graph here, the Enlil model again, as you can see, you know, the velocity is, they're predicting it to go up close to 600 and stay there for days. Now, whether or not that happens, who knows? You know, we can look at this spiral graph. We'll let it load up here, and you'll see, okay, this is Earth. You see how we're already in the higher wind speed range. That's the brighter colors of yellow and orange and red there. So, you know, what's causing this solar wind? Well, there's coronal holes and stuff. So that's part of it, okay? But I'm going to show you guys some stuff here in a minute. Now, I'm going to show you guys this real quick because...
Remember what I said the other day, that when I was there with Yeshua and with Thoth, and I was transformed from the white queen energy, and then my crystal was like, my heart turned into like a vibrant, amazing crystal quartz, and my body turned into bright red, and my wings were red. It was all red, but the wings also changed. And it was like my form, because it's not thick form like this, it's a more ethereal form. My form turned like a dragon. It freaked me out a bit because that never happened before, especially with the red. I was like, what the heck is that? But I still had the whiteness here, and it was about the white queen Sophia energies working with the red dragon queen energies to bring as it is above, so it is below, as it is within, so it is without, the manifestation. But also with dealing with that whole manifesting on the micro, manifesting on the macro, it's like my form expanded and then met up with other dragon forms, Red Queen dragon forms, and we formed this net, this mesh over the earth. Um, and I had to call in the solar winds. Remember I said that? I called in the solar winds. I had actually called in the solar winds 2 days before that. I was called to do that. I remember standing outside my patio and just focusing on the sun, and the sun was doing so many weird things. I was like, okay, cool. So I called in the solar winds, but this was all, I called in the solar winds, but at this point it was like harnessing it and doing something with it. So that's part of the purifier, okay? That has to do with, honestly, like setting the trigger, setting the fire to actually like incinerate the darkness. All right, let's keep playing.
Because it's just so easy to show. That is a coronal hole, guys. I mean, look at that thing. Okay.
Huge.
This other, and like I, guys,
look at all these coronal
and I haven't
holes.
said this in a while. Oops. Equator of the sun and the earth kind of sits
Right
here.
here. Look at
Okay.
that. Right there.
So wherever these coronal holes are rotating through, they don't have to rotate right over top of us. They can be, offset, because when these charged particles shoot out, they kind of shoot out in like a buckshot area. Okay. They do follow lines of magnetism and stuff, but they also they spread out. Okay. So if we're, like I said, if we're here and the hole's here, by the time it gets to us, it's wide enough that it'll still affect us. We'll connect to it. Now, what I want to point out is, guys, look at this. The whole center area here, there's at least little holes everywhere.
Let's advance a bit.
It makes it less dense. That's why. So, but, like I said, guys, I wanted to show you guys that. Now, we can look at the ace here. I'm not going to spend too much time, but you can see the density jumping around quite a bit. Okay, guys, I've had a lot of questions asking, where can I go look at this information at, as far as like the, look like. You guys look at these tabs up here, and then you see this little film strip. If you click that, it puts it into movie tool mode. What you do is you stop it, go back 300 cap. So I'm just going to, this is a top-down view, in case you guys want to know. The sun is over here, and we're looking down on top of our planet. Okay, so this is actually like this, and solar wind's coming this way. All right. Now, what I want you to pay attention to here is what happens to this line here is supposed to represent our bow shock, okay, or the front edge of our magnetosphere type of stuff. Okay, what you're going to see is it start doing some contortions down here. Now, you've heard me say that things need to happen symmetrically. If they don't happen symmetrically, that means that it is directional. Okay? If it only happens in one spot, it's going to do the same to the top as it is going to do to the bottom, or the left or right, however you want. Hit in the front, and then we should, okay, if we get hit in the front, we compress back. You'll see this compress back. But then we do rapid expansion, we press back the other way. Now watch what happens though. Okay, you see how we're kind of pushing back even before that? Now, again, this is one of the weirdest signatures that I've seen on this thing in a very long time.
Okay. Well, he goes on to talk about how weird it is and how it makes no sense to him. I'll put the link in the description so you guys could go back and watch it. Okay. Okay, so I read the whole thing. So I'll put the link to this so you guys could read it also. So that's my knowing. And that solar wind that's coming in at that crazy speed that's going to be washing over us all week. Remember I said this week is supposed to be really big, micro and macro. It's going to be washing over us pretty much, half the week. Okay. And the message I'm receiving is that's the great purifier. We called in those solar winds. And that's the energy to incinerate the darkness. Think of it, it's like they have their individual veils and stuff. They're trying to keep their frequencies at the, you know, whatever they can, the dark ones. And this energy coming in is like going to blow it away totally and completely expose them. Okay. So yeah, let me get back over here. Okay. So that's it. I hope it made some sort of sense to you. But if it doesn't resonate, doesn't resonate. But it really, that's what, oh, every time I think about my heart, like right here and here. So I truly believe this is the truth. Okay. So Lady V out. Check out the links in the description. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm excited. I just can't wait to see what more is going to happen. All right, guys. Sugar. Bye. It's all good. It's all good.